fighters judge me behind or out of the ring, but when they into the ring with me, they find out it's different. So
What
I
is
have
different? Like,
because I have a lot of talent, a lot of things, a lot of things they don't know till they in the ring with me.
Not really. I'm strong, and come fight night, I think people would be surprised and, seeing how strong that I really am.
As the month races to its end, the boxing world is on fire with anticipation. Every headline, every training clip, and every expert opinion is feeding into the storm that surrounds this colossal clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. Fans know this isn't just another fight, it's a battle that could reshape boxing history. For Crawford, this moment is personal. He doesn't just want victory, he wants recognition as the undisputed pound-for-pound king. Every punch, every drill, every late-night grind is fueled by a hunger to silence doubters. He thrives on proving people wrong, believing his adaptability and sharp mind make him a step ahead of anyone across the ring. When Crawford looks at Canelo, he doesn't see a simple opponent, he sees a puzzle. Piece by piece, his preparation builds the picture. If he completes it with a win, his name won't just echo in boxing today, it will thunder through history forever.
It's a spectacular fight. You got two great fighters, going head to head, and trying to dethrone. You got one fighter trying to dethrone the other one, and you got the other one trying to, stay at the top. So, it's going to be a great fight. Both of us got a lot to lose, but a lot to gain. So, I think that's why everybody should tune in because
Jack Catterall, who once sparred with Canelo, has stepped into the heated debate surrounding this blockbuster fight. Reflecting on his training days, he admitted that Canelo doesn't seem to carry the same punching power anymore. Catterall believes Crawford's ring IQ and sharp strategies could be the perfect tools to dismantle Canelo's game plan. With confidence, he declared that Crawford has what it takes to rise above the challenge and secure a career-defining victory.
Of course, he's a great fighter. I've been in that situation before, moving up in weight, two-weight classes, one-weight class, a lot of things. And, I'm not underestimate him. I know he's a good fighter, and he's going to put his best in the training camp. But, every advantage I have, he's a complete fighter. No, he's a very good fighter. But I'm being there with every single style. Obviously, it's different because he changed the guards and everything. But, I need to adapt myself to anything. I hope he comes with the mentality to put a great shot.
For Canelo Alvarez, this fight is more than just another defense. It's about protecting everything he has built, his belts, his image, and his legacy. He intends to dictate the pace from the opening bell, imposing his will on Crawford both physically and mentally. Years of battling elite opponents have given Canelo a calm but unshakable confidence. While he acknowledges Crawford's talent, he believes his own experience, power, and relentless determination will ultimately decide the outcome. On fight night, Canelo plans to make one statement clear to the world: the ring belongs to him and no one else.
Three. Go.
For Terence Crawford, preparation is all about balance, mastering technical skills, sharpening mental focus, and maintaining peak physical condition. His training centers on perfecting fundamentals such as timing, speed, and mobility, while ensuring his body can endure every demanding round. Each session is built to refine footwork, strengthen combinations, and create openings that can shift the fight in his favor. Crawford believes that discipline in the basics not only keeps him sharp, but also gives him the edge to outthink and outmaneuver any opponent. Canelo Alvarez devotes his pad sessions to polishing his trademark counters and airtight defense. Under the watchful eye of Eddy Reynoso, he drills angles that let him slip inside, block punches, and fire back with explosive hooks and uppercuts. Every exchange is crafted to blend defense into offense, ensuring that head movement flows seamlessly into scoring shots. The rhythm of training shifts between slow, calculated sequences and sudden, high-speed bursts, mirroring the unpredictable pace of a real fight. By repeating these patterns endlessly, Canelo hardwires his reactions, making his responses instinctive, razor-sharp, and lightning-fast when the bell rings.
And then growing into that weight, you could have done them with a couple more there, then moved up to 160, but it's all being done as a bit of a rush. So he's not going to be fully, he's not going to have time to put the muscle on to build into the weight, and he's obviously going to do it with the intention of getting back down to 154 and taking on other challenges. So it's not a long-term goal for him to stay there, but like I say, Terence Crawford is an exceptional talent. I remember watching him beat a good friend of mine, Ricky Burns, and it's like since that day I was just, my ears pricked up and I took notice, and every time Terence Crawford boxed, I watched.
John Ryder, the seasoned British fighter who once shared the ring with Canelo, has also weighed in on this monumental showdown. Ryder praised Terence Crawford, calling him a rare talent with the intelligence and skill set needed to topple even the biggest names in boxing. He admired Crawford's fearless approach, noting how fighters like him always push to their limits and let their relentless mindset shine through on fight night. However, Ryder admitted there are serious challenges ahead. Facing a natural 168-pounder like Canelo, he explained, is no easy task, and that size difference could play a defining role. For Ryder, the anticipation and build-up surrounding this clash are just as fascinating as the fight itself, especially given Crawford's path through weight classes.
Especially Canelo sitting tight on Crawford, not giving him space, block him side to side, and just very much work up close. Don't give Crawford the space to move. Don't give him the leverage to throw his long shots. And listen, Crawford can be dangerous with the leverage and the movement and the switching stances. But I think Canelo's going to sit tight on him, sit on his chest. Good head movement, good slipping, good rolling, good catch counters, and break him down.
John Ryder ultimately leaned toward Canelo, pointing to his natural size and strength advantage. While predicting the outcome, he admitted that even a bigger fighter could face problems if Crawford managed to land clean, precise shots and use his movement effectively. Still, Ryder believed Canelo's experience and ring craft would neutralize those threats. In his view, the Mexican star's power, patience, and technical ability would prove too much over 12 rounds, leading to a decisive points victory and reinforcing Canelo's dominance at super middleweight. Terence Crawford pushes himself to the limit in every single workout, determined to grow stronger and sharper with each session. His routine blends running, strength training, and conditioning, not for show, but for survival when the bell rings. Every drill is designed to enhance balance, power, and stamina, forging the toughness needed for war inside the ropes. No shortcuts, no ego, just discipline and focus. He listens closely to his trainers, trusts the process, and keeps grinding forward. With every drop of sweat, Crawford builds the speed, strength, and endurance that could carry him to victory under the brightest lights.
So, 6, 7, vamos, 4, 9, 10, 1, 2, 1, viene a recibir que 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Canelo Alvarez approaches his conditioning with the same precision he brings to the ring, focusing on strength, endurance, and explosive power. His daily grind includes relentless core work, giving him the stability to absorb shots and fire back with authority. Band resistance drills, explosive push-ups, and heavy squats mimic the demands of combat, sharpening his ability to strike with speed and force. Plyometric training fuels his quick-twitch reactions, allowing him to explode into punches. Every session is deliberate, designed to sustain power and balance across all 12 rounds. With consistency and discipline, Canelo builds the engine to apply non-stop pressure.
Do believe, all things considered, Terence Bud Crawford will not only win the fight, but he is going to dominate the fight. If there is a decision, the decision will be unanimous. It ain't going to even be close. Terence Crawford has that extra thing about him where his heart will not allow him to fail. The dude is one of the most competitive people I've ever seen in my life.
Willie Deep sparked headlines by boldly predicting that Terence Crawford would dominate, calling it a one-sided fight. He praised Crawford's ability to adjust strategies mid-battle, insisting that his competitive drive would overwhelm Canelo. Yet in Canelo's corner, the trusted partnership with Eddy Reynoso remains rock solid. Their camp runs with military precision, strict routines, instant feedback, nutrition, and recovery are all perfectly synchronized. This gives Canelo confidence that he'll enter fight night fully prepared, carrying with him not just skill but the weight of experience and a legacy he refuses to let slip away. Crawford's camp mirrors that focus, with Brian McIntyre steering daily adjustments, monitoring health, and ensuring discipline. Every teammate knows their role, allowing Crawford to concentrate solely on sharpening his craft. Both fighters study tape obsessively, Canelo preparing for chaos with patience and counters, Crawford working on speed, timing, and precision. For Crawford, every drill feels like destiny. For Canelo, every repetition feels like survival. Sparring sessions are where it all fuses. Canelo practices pressure, cutting the ring, and countering combinations, while Crawford treats each round like a real fight, adapting on the fly. Experts remain divided, Amir Khan highlighting Canelo's experience, Brandon Adams pointing to his size, and others praising Crawford's freshness. The verdict? This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of eras, and on fight night, every second, every punch, could decide boxing history. Who do you believe takes the crown, Canelo or Crawford? Drop your predictions in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more fight breakdowns as we march toward the biggest showdown of the year.